With AI tools becoming easier than ever to access and use, there are countless types of digital products you can create in just minutes. Many of these products can sell repeatedly, providing a steady stream of passive income. I'm always on the lookout for digital product ideas that are quick and easy to make with the help of AI, but also have high demand and strong profit potential. After doing some research, I found 5 digital products that meet these criteria. Some of these can be fully created using AI, while others might need a bit of tweaking. But, as I mentioned before, all of them have the potential to be completely passive. This means that you do the work once, create and list the product, and after that it can generate sales automatically without any additional effort or manual work on your part. I'm going to walk you through each of these 5 product types and the AI tools you can use to create them. Let's dive right in. Product number 1: Faceless Stock Videos. This is a great opportunity for content creators, businesses, and anyone who needs high-quality stock footage but doesn't want to be on camera. Faceless stock videos are in high demand and AI tools can help you create them quickly. These videos can be used for a variety of purposes: advertisements, social media content, or website backgrounds, and they can sell over and over again. You don't need fancy equipment or a professional setup. AI tools like Pictory or Vidnami allow you to create engaging, faceless videos using stock footage, animations, and text overlays. Just choose a theme, select the relevant clips, and let the AI do the heavy lifting. Once you've created the video, you can sell it on platforms like Shutterstock or Pond5, where businesses are constantly searching for fresh content. Now, let's move on to the next product type you can create with AI. Faceless marketing is becoming super trendy these days. More and more influencers and business owners prefer not to show their faces as much on social media, which is why faceless videos used as B-roll for things like Instagram Reels are in high demand. These videos can feature anything: landscapes, office scenes, kitchen settings, food themes, and they sell really well, especially in bundles. For example, there's a listing on Etsy for a bundle of faceless stock videos that makes an estimated $88,000 a month. That's huge. Now, if you're a confident videographer, you could definitely create these videos yourself from scratch, but we're here to do things the quick and easy way with AI. To make these videos, we're going to use Canva and their new feature called Image Animate. If you've never used Canva before, it's one of the best graphic design tools out there, and the best part is you can use it for free. Canva's free plan offers a lot, but if you want more advanced features, Canva Pro is really affordable and gives you even more creative options. With Canva's Image Animate feature, you can take static images and turn them into short animated videos, perfect for creating engaging faceless content. So, I'm going to go ahead and upload the photo I want to start with, then head over to the apps section and search for Image Animate. Once you've selected Image Animate, you'll see your photo and can start adjusting the motion settings. You can change the motion range, deciding how intense or subtle you want the motion effect to be. You can also adjust the duration, how many seconds the motion lasts, and set the number of loops, which controls how many times the motion repeats. Then, you'll have the option to choose between using AI-generated motion or creating it with parallax motion. Both are great options, so play around and see which effect fits your style. Let's go ahead and generate the video using the AI motion option. Here's the result. When I click on it, the video plays, and you can see how it moves smoothly from right to left, transforming our image into a video. If you prefer not to use AI motion, you can try the parallax motion option instead. This gives you more control over the camera path. You can choose whether you want the motion to be horizontal, vertical, circular, or any other style. Let's try the step-up option and generate that video. When we play it, you'll notice a different motion compared to the AI version. This one has the camera moving in and down. It's all about experimenting with these movements until you find the one you like best. Remember, you can use different photos to create multiple faceless stock videos, and here's a quick tip: always ensure you have the commercial rights to use the photos you start with. Also, be sure to read through Canva's AI product terms and licensing to make sure everything you create can be sold commercially. This way you avoid any issues down the line. Now, let's move on to product type number 2: digital paper and backgrounds. People use patterned backgrounds for all kinds of things, from scrapbooking and crafts to digital products or even social media content. These types of backgrounds are super versatile and can be created really easily with AI. You can bundle them into theme-specific sets and sell them on platforms like Etsy or Creative Market. For example, I found a listing for a bundle of digital paper that's bringing in an estimated $2,153 a month from just this one listing. That's a great example of how much potential there is in this market. You can create these digital papers in various themes like seasonal patterns, floral designs, or abstract backgrounds, and offer them in different color variations to make them even more appealing. Using AI tools like Canva, Midjourney, or Pattern Maker, you can generate beautiful, high-quality designs in minutes. Once you've created a few designs, you can package them into bundles and upload them to your online store. The great thing is that these digital products are passive. You create them once, list them, and they can sell over and over again without any additional effort. There are many different AI tools you can use to create repeating patterns. KD has a great pattern tool, but today we're going to focus on creating patterns using Canva. So, let's head over to Canva and click to create a new design. Since most digital paper is offered in a 12 by 12 inch size, that's what I'm going to use for this demo, but feel free to choose whatever size works for your project. Click Create a new design and then go to the Apps section. While there's a tool called Pattern Maker you could use, for this demo we'll be using Patterned AI. You can click on it to start using the app right inside Canva. Now, one important thing to note, you'll need a Patterned AI account. There's a separate website for it, and when you sign up, you'll get 20 free credits with the free trial. Once you've created your account, you'll need to connect it to Canva, but it's a quick and easy process. Once connected, you'll see a text box where you can input your text prompt. This is where you describe the kind of pattern you want to create. Be as detailed as possible to get the best result. For this demo, I'm going to input flower bouquets with mustard yellow, burnt orange, peach, and taupe-colored flowers in a boho style with a mid-century modern aesthetic. Now, let's see how the AI generates the pattern for us. Now, I can select the number of images I want to generate with each one, using up a credit. Once I click to generate the pattern, it shows me two patterns. I can use the slider to zoom in or out to see them better. If I like one of the patterns, I can click to add it to my design. From there I can either work with it more in Canva or download it as a background. There's also another option. If you want to use an image you already have, you can go to the Create tab and upload it to make a repeating pattern. You can adjust the pattern style, background color, or search the gallery for more pattern ideas. If you don't like the patterns it generated for you, just click to generate again or start over with a different prompt. Moving on to product type number 3, printable card sets. Printable card sets are a great digital product idea. You can create cards for just about anything: flashcards for learning math, scripture cards, quote cards, and more. The possibilities are endless. To create a card set, we're going to use ChatGPT. For this demo, I'll create a scripture card set. So I'll ask ChatGPT to give me 20 Bible verses about peace. ChatGPT will generate the verses, and I can simply highlight them, right-click, and select copy. Next, I'll open Google Sheets and paste the verses into the top corner. Once I've got all the content in the sheet, I'll title it Bible Verses. Then I'll go to File and choose Download as CSV. You'll want to download it as a CSV file, comma-separated values, since that's the format we'll use for the next steps. Now that the content is ready, we're going to move on to designing the cards and making them look amazing. So after downloading the CSV file, I'll head back to Canva and start a new project, making sure I create it in the size I want for my cards. I've already started by creating a design template, but before I bring in the Bible verses, I'll set up the placeholder text. This helps me decide on the font color and any text effects I want. Here's an example of the style I'll use for my scripture cards. Next, I'll go to the Apps section and search for Bulk Create. This tool will help us quickly generate all the cards from our CSV file. I'll click on Bulk Create, then the first step is to upload data. I'll select the CSV file I downloaded earlier and click Open. Now, we need to connect the data to the design. I'll right-click on the text element where I want the Bible verses to appear, select Connect Data, and choose the Bible verse field. This tells Canva to place each Bible verse from the spreadsheet into the selected text box using the font, color, and effects I've set up. After that, I click Continue, and Canva shows me all the verses are ready. I'll hit Generate Designs, and Canva will automatically create a card for each verse, duplicating my original design template. Now, I can see each card has been created with a different verse on it. The font might be a little large on some of them, so I'll need to go through and adjust the text size or reposition elements to make sure everything looks just right. Once I'm happy with the design, I can make any final tweaks before downloading the entire set of cards. Of course, I might not want to offer all the cards with the same background and design. I could mix things up by creating different variations of the cards with new colors or elements to add variety to the set, making them more appealing to potential customers. From the start, if I wanted to offer 3 or 4 different styles of cards, I'd create all those designs first within the same project. Then, I'd separate my Bible verses or any other content into 3 or 4 different CSV files. That way I could repeat the process and generate cards with different background colors and elements for each set, creating variety within the bundle. Like I mentioned earlier, there are so many types of content you could create for card sets. For example, you could make math fact flashcards by using ChatGPT to generate math problems. Or if you want to make something more motivational, you could ask ChatGPT for inspirational quotes on a specific topic or niche. The possibilities are endless, and you can really customize these sets to fit your audience's needs. Once your designs are all done, you'll go ahead and download them as a complete set and get ready to list them for sale. Now, let's move on to another popular digital product, planning guides or checklists. These are highly in demand on platforms like Etsy and can be created around so many different topics. Whether it's a daily planner, a travel checklist, or a meal prep guide, people love these types of printables to help them stay organized. The great thing is that creating these guides or checklists is simple with AI tools like Canva or ChatGPT. You can ask ChatGPT to help you outline the steps or tips for your chosen topic, then design a beautiful, easy-to-use planner or checklist in Canva. Let's dive into how you can do that next. For example, you could create a wedding planning checklist, a fitness plan, or even a home organization guide. To start, we'll use ChatGPT again. Let's say we're creating a wedding planning guide. I could ask ChatGPT, give me bullet points for the top 10 things a person planning a wedding needs to think through for successful planning. ChatGPT will then generate a list of 10 key points like budget, guest list, venue selection, and so on. If I'm happy with these sections, sections, I can ask ChatGPT to go further by saying, give me a paragraph for each of these describing the planning process more thoroughly. It will then expand on each point, giving you a full explanation. You can even ask for more details like multiple paragraphs if you want a more robust guide. Once I'm satisfied with the content, I'll bring it into Canva to design the guide. I'll start by searching Canva's template section for either an ebook or checklist template depending on the style I want. Canva offers both free and pro templates, so make sure to check whether the one you choose is free or has a pro label, indicated by the little crown symbol in the corner. The same process applies whether you're creating a fitness plan, a home organization guide, or any other type of checklist. With AI and Canva, it's quick and easy to create high-quality digital products that people will love. Just make sure you're following Canva's licensing terms for free and pro content. Let's say I've found a template I like, I'll select it and click Customize this template. Now I can see all the pages included in the template, and I can change anything I want, colors, fonts, wording, and more, to make it exactly how I want it for my guide. Let's say I like how this specific page is laid out and I want to place my first point here. I'll head back to ChatGPT, copy the text for the first point, which is budget, and then return to Canva. I'll delete the placeholder text in the template and paste in the text from ChatGPT. After that, I'll update the title to budget. Now, while you've got your text in place, I highly recommend tweaking and editing it to fit your own voice. Luckily, Canva makes this even easier with its AI writing tool called Magic Write. When you select your text, you'll see options like Continue Writing, where the AI can extend the text along the same theme. You can also choose to shorten, rewrite, or even make it more fun or more formal depending on the tone you're going for. One of my favorite features is Change Voice, where you can customize the text to sound more like your own personal style. This is a Canva Pro feature, so if you don't have Pro, you won't be able to access it. But if you do, when you click on Change Voice, it gives you a space to enter sample text and adjust the tone to match your unique style. This makes the content feel more authentic and aligned with your brand, so once you've done that for each section, your guide will be polished and ready to go. After finishing all the pages, you can download the guide and get it ready for sale. Now, let's move on to the final steps to wrap everything up. So, once you've entered a sample of something you've written in the style you want, Canva will analyze it to understand your writing style. It'll give you a description of your voice, and you'll be able to name this voice for future use. For example, I created one called Kate's Voice, which has a fun, casual, friendly, and connecting tone. Now, when I apply that voice, it changes the ChatGPT generated text to sound more like me. For instance, instead of a formal tone, it says, "Hey girl, you're getting married. How exciting. First things first, let's talk money, honey." Setting a budget is the first step to wedding planning bliss. You can see how it took the original text and made it more casual, fun, and relatable, matching my brand voice. Once you've adjusted the text to fit your style, you'll continue building out the rest of your guide. You'll bring the content from ChatGPT into Canva, use Canva's Magic Write tool to tweak it as needed, and customize the design with your own photos, graphics, and fonts to make it completely yours. Next, digital product. Preschool printable bundle. These are super popular, especially for homeschooling parents or anyone looking for educational resources for young kids. People love being able to purchase and instantly download these resources for their kids' activities. A preschool printable bundle could include anything from printable posters to activity sheets, coloring pages, and homeschool resources for kids and families. For example, I found a listing on Etsy that brings in an estimated $7,000 a month just from selling one of these bundles. And remember, these products are passive. You do the work up front, create the product, list it, and it can sell over and over again without you having to do anything more. Each sale continues to bring in profit. Next, let's look at how to create your own preschool printable bundle with AI. Since it's an instant download product, there's no need to worry about fulfilling any orders manually. Customers can purchase and download it right away. As usual, I love starting by getting ideas from ChatGPT. Let's say I want to create a bundle of coloring pages that are educational for young kids. I could go with themes like vegetable coloring pages or sea animal coloring pages. While I can come up with these ideas on my own, ChatGPT is a great tool to get more specific or expand my ideas. For example, I could prompt ChatGPT with "Give me 30 names of sea animals." Now, it's generating a list that includes dolphin, octopus, shark, and more 30 different ideas. If I like the list, I can go ahead and use these as the basis for my coloring pages. To create the actual coloring pages, I'll be using Canva. First, I'll set up my project and the size. I want the coloring pages to be typically a US letter size, 8.5 by 11 inches. Once I have my blank project ready, I'll decide which app or tool to use to create the illustrations. One option is to use Canva's Magic Media, which is an AI tool that takes a text prompt and generates an image for you. For example, I can type something like "line drawing of a dolphin" for a kid's coloring page, and Canva's AI will generate an image based on that prompt. You can then tweak the image if needed and repeat this process for each sea animal or theme you've chosen. Once all your pages are ready, you can bundle them together and list them for sale on platforms like Etsy or your own online store. This is a simple way to create educational, printable products that can generate passive income. Now, let's move on to the next step of finalizing your printable bundle for sale. For this example, I'm going to use one of Canva's newer apps, the Coloring Book app. To find it, I'll type "Coloring Book" in the app section, and this is the one I'm looking for. Once I click on it, the app will ask me to describe the style of the coloring book page I want. Let's start with my first idea, the dolphin. I'll give it a more specific prompt like a happy dolphin jumping out of the water with waves around it. Then, I'll click generate and the app will create the image for me. Here's the image it generated. It's super cute and I can resize or adjust it however I like. If it wasn't quite right, I could go back and tweak the prompt or generate a new one until I get exactly what I want. I'll continue this process for each of the ideas I got from ChatGPT or anything else I think of, adding a new page for each design. You simply click add new page and bring the next generated image onto the canvas. Like I mentioned earlier, these types of printable bundles are really popular on platforms like Etsy, and the more robust the bundle, the higher you can charge. If you include a variety of different options and make the bundle larger, you can increase the price and profit with each sale. This makes the bundle more attractive to buyers looking for more value in a single purchase. So, those are 5 digital products you can create using AI. I hope one or more of these ideas sparked some inspiration for you. Thanks for watching, friend, and I'll see you in the next one.